New tonight, some officers are leaving the Madison Police Department. The city is getting rid of their reserve officer program to provide better training, they say, for all of their full-time officers.
Wait, Nicole Zedek spoke to the police chief who told her being a police officer is too much responsibility to be someone's part-time job.
The citizens demand a professional police force, a very well-trained, very well-disciplined police force, and you really can only get that with full-time officers.
No one considers policing a part-time job, but for the past 8 years, the Madison Police Department has had a reserve officer program where citizens could get minimal training and help out law enforcement during special events or traffic jams. But the program began at a time when officers weren't under such a microscope.
The litigious society that we're in now, changing expectations of police by society, we needed to make sure that we had a more professional police force.
Chief Johnny Gandy says as Madison continues to grow, he's implementing more intense training.
We're looking at a heavy training schedule. There's a lot of expectations on officers now from the community, which means that the officers have to be connected completely to their jobs.
It's a constant learning environment being a police officer.
Captain Nick McRae is in charge of the training unit.
This allows us to really just focus in on our full-time employees and make sure that they all stay on a training schedule and no one gets left behind and doesn't get the same equivalent training because of an outside, obligation.
He says the physical training won't change much, but the mental training is what's becoming more intense, focusing on constitutional law updates, mental illnesses, and how to respond to teenagers in crisis.
In years past, when I first got into law enforcement, it's always fun to do the physical things. Now we're starting to try to really get the officers to be thinking and get out of that adrenaline, just go, go, go scenario to actually sit back and think about what they're doing, why they're doing it, and if they can do it better.
And that was Nicole Zedek reporting. The Madison Police Department Reserve Officers Program will officially come to an end at the next Madison Council meeting. It's set for February 28th.